I'm certain that the first time I heard about FCNL was from my mom. We were in the car, me wanting to get home as soon as possible with as little conversation as possible. At the time, I was in high school, a sophomore, very involved in my own life, eager to do the exact opposite, whatever she was about to say at that moment, which I'm sure none of you have experienced. I spent pretty much my entire youth between these two communities of friends. There's very little I would change about my childhood. These two communities played such a huge role in my life by helping me figure out how to become the person I am today and by guiding me through difficult times and decisions. I always felt like I had a community behind me. After graduating, I immediately left for Ireland. I had decided that since I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do after school, I would take some time to travel and experience another culture and part of the world since I didn't take that opportunity while in college. And I had begun to think about what I wanted to do next. I knew I was ready for a challenge and experience that would hopefully shed some light on the career path I wanted to pursue. I also knew I wanted to work in the field of politics or policy-related issues, hopefully somewhere where I felt I was making a positive impact. It became apparent to me FCNL would be a perfect place to use and further develop my skills, work for positive change that were in line with my values and beliefs, and live in the epicenter of all things policy-related. Even though I never specifically studied environmental policy, I had always had an interest both on a personal level and on a policy level. Being outdoors has always been important to me as much for my physical health as my mental health. Yet to do this, you need a planet that is healthy and strong. Ensuring a healthy planet always seemed like such a no-brainer to me. It shouldn't matter what party you pledge your political allegiance to. It really shouldn't matter what you believe. We all depend on a planet that can sustain us, and if we wanted to ensure that future generations can live healthy lives here, we need to make some changes. Going to college, living in Ireland, I didn't attend meeting, and I wasn't active in the Quaker community, somewhat by choice, somewhat circumstantial. But what I found was that even during this time, it was still a major part of my life and a guiding light. I haven't thought about Quakerism in the framework of a religion. I think of it more as a spiritual community. For me, it's just been a way of living my life. Quakerism has been like a roadmap for me, where I can apply the principles and values to the journey. What I truly appreciate, at least in my experience with Quakerism, has been the opportunity and freedom I felt to search out what I believe and how I want to live my life. Being at FCNL, I now have the opportunity to apply these Quaker principles to my everyday work on real issues that affect so many people. It has been a pleasant realization to see that working from the basic values of peace, justice, and equality can achieve change on a national level. Looking back at how I started this speech with my mom, it's safe to say I didn't fully follow her plan, but somehow it seems I'm more on track than I would have ever wanted to admit back when she first told me. There are some things I didn't do, though. Didn't help my dad chop that wood. I came home way after 12. But I was nice to my sister, I graduated college, and even more importantly, I'm part of FCNL now. Thank you.